What's up? Probably didn't expect to see this face uh, on your YouTube today, but what's up? I know it's been a minute since you've seen any of our faces, really. Life been lifing, Some of us done got us our college degrees. Some of us about to go to trade school. And shoot, not even gonna lie, some of us started rapping. you know, that's what life is like. Life is, you know, when opportunities present themselves, when you gotta do what you gotta do, you do what you gotta do. There's a time and place for everything under the sun. Well, it's time to start scouting again. So put the word out. Tell your homies. We back. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Arti, Executive Director of Filmissart. Boy, it feels good to say that again. Today we are breaking down Jordan Tyson, wide receiver from the University of Arizona State, formerly of Colorado both, before Coach Prime got there. Jordan Tyson coming out of high school, 6'2", 200-pound receiver, by the way. Coming out of high school was a 3-star recruit. Decided to take his talents to Boulder, Colorado. Spent a year there before being told by Coach Prime that he should hit the portal and that he was bringing in Louis Vuitton luggage, whatever that means. Because my humble opinion, Jordan Tyson is definitely a Louis bag type of player. This is a player that really excels at getting in and out of his breaks. His route running is phenomenal. A player who has just been a model of consistency, outside of obviously his injuries, which are a big hindrance on why I would say he's not like maybe talked about maybe going number one overall in a class like this. Obviously he's a wide receiver as well, but outside of his injuries and his contested catchability, he's pretty much a wide receiver that you would want as your lead guy in the league if you don't have one right now. The big problem that we've been seeing over the past few years with wide receiver prospects is a bunch of guys, because of how college is and the college system, a bunch of these guys are wide receiver 3s. Hell, some of them wide receiver 4s when they go and get drafted high by these football teams. Jordan Tyson is not going to be a wide receiver 3 or a wide receiver 4. He is going to be a guy like T-Mac last year from Carolina, who got drafted by the Carolina Panthers, can come in and be your most targeted receiver. He's that type of player. His breakout season in 2024, as we're watching some tape currently from him versus Kansas State, was his best season by far as a redshirt sophomore. 75 catches for 1,100 yards and 10 touchdowns, and he missed their postseason playoff run due to getting injured. That's phenomenal production from him. He was coached out there by Hines Ward. If anyone remembers Hines Ward, the Pittsburgh Steelers former wide receiver. Jordan Tyson, as we start to talk about the plays as they happen, he is a player, we're going to see a fumble here. He is a player who I just like the way Jordan Tyson attacks defensive backs. He comes to defensive backs like, you're not going to be able to cover me. There's nothing that you're going to be able to do. His release package is insane. His ability to create separation at the top of the route, as I've already mentioned, is outstanding. And I think that when you're talking about wide receivers in this class, you have Jordan Tyson, Carnell Tate, Chris Bell from Louisville, guys like that. Compared to the other top guys, I think Tyson sincerely has the ability to be a number one coming into the NFL, which is something, like I said, is not the norm right now. These kids are not being developed in college like they're used to, and the transfer portal has a lot to do with that. Also, just the way college systems are ran has a lot to do with that as well. Like, these kids are not coming in ready to take the lion's share of the targets. And, you know, is it fair to say that they shouldn't be asked to do that? That's fair. It's fair to say, hey, you draft a kid in the top 10, you know, even though if you're drafting in the top 10, you probably suck as a football team. You shouldn't be asking a 21-year-old to come in and basically save your wide receiver room, right? But at the same time, I personally believe you're going to pick a player of the cream of the crop of their position in their class. You expect some kind of return on investment early for that type of prospect, and Jordan Tyson definitely will be that for whoever drafts them. I mean, as you guys are watching here on tape, this kid really just knows how to win at the top of his route. Good job there, sticking his foot in the ground to really sell that out before he comes back in and getting some yards after the catch there. Like, Jordan Tyson, as far as wide receiver prospects go in this class, he is my wide receiver one as of right now. Obviously, as of recording this video, it's December, so a lot can change. And the injury thing is a real thing. This is the second straight season where he has had a season ended or hampered by injuries. So we're going to have to, wait for the combine and medical to check out, the ankles and things of that nature. But as you guys are saying, this is definitely a guy who, especially in a league right now where there are a lot of teams playing too high shell coverage, you're seeing a guy that can win his matchup one-on-one. And you're also seeing a guy that can settle into those zones and make plays. Here in the red zone here, gonna really rock this defender to sleep off the line of scrimmage and catch a nice little fade touchdown there. I love his ability, right? When we talk about releases, I love his ability to really freeze a defender. Like, he'll make a defender think. And people don't understand how hard that is, especially off the line of scrimmage, when, people have the ability to just, jam you, or even if they have safety help. It's really hard to be able to win consistently off the line of scrimmage like that. And he does that at a very, very high level as he scores another touchdown there after getting rid of that linebacker. And the last play here, this is just pretty much all Jordan Tyson and what he does at a high level. You see the win at the line of scrimmage. You see his quick stem at the top of the route to turn the safeties back to allow Sam Leavitt to get him a nice touchdown grab to close out the film session. Can't wait to see where Jordan Tyson ends up in his next journey, as he more than likely will declare for the 2026 NFL Draft. Here is a look at his scouting report. You can read at your own leisure. Talked about a couple of things like the ability to win at the top of the route with his route running, his athleticism, obviously, and then him just, that injury concern. How injured is he going to be, or what is that medical going to look like when it comes down to the combine? And here's also a look at his career stats while at the University of Arizona State and briefly at Colorado. See you guys again soon. Peace.